Before anything else, stop scrolling. Stop whatever you're doing. Because the second you tapped on this video, a spiritual alarm went off in the heavens. This is not a normal message. Not a routine guidance. Not a casual sign. This is a direct, urgent intervention from Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven, the protector of truth, and the guardian assigned to shield you from unseen danger. And he is saying, there is something very serious happening around you. Something you are not aware of yet. And the reason will absolutely shock you. Listen carefully. There is a reason God ordered you, not asked you, but ordered you to open this message immediately. You didn't stumble here. You didn't click by accident. Your spirit was pulled here. And Archangel Michael says, you were guided to this message because heaven saw something before you did. If you ignore this, you will regret it later. Stay exactly where you are. Before we continue, take 1 second to help this message reach others who need protection too. Like this video, share it, and subscribe for more messages from heaven. Now breathe slowly. Because the truth is about to unfold. Recently, you have been feeling something. An unusual heaviness in your spirit. A sense of concern or pressure that you couldn't explain. Moments where your intuition suddenly warned you. But you didn't know why. You felt drained for no reason. Restless at night. Emotionally overwhelmed. Pulled away from certain people. More sensitive to energy. More aware spiritually than ever before. This is not random. Archangel Michael reveals. You are sensing a spiritual shift, a warfare, a change happening around you. You have been picking up on something the physical world cannot explain. And the reason will shock you. Before you take another breath. Archangel Michael is stepping forward with urgency. His voice is firm but filled with love. And he says, listen carefully. There is a very serious reason I came to you today. Your spirit may have felt it lately. The sudden tension. The strange heaviness. The moments where you knew something was off but couldn't explain it. Those random chills. That sudden pressure in your chest. Those moments where your instincts whispered, pay attention. Archangel Michael says those were not random. They were signals. They were warnings. They were spiritual alerts trying to catch your attention. Because something has been forming behind the scenes. A spiritual situation that required immediate intervention. And now, the truth is being revealed. Michael says, the reason I ordered you here is because something was about to happen that you were not prepared for. Something that could have delayed your blessing, something that could have drained your peace, something that could have thrown you off your divine path. But hear this clearly. You did not arrive here by mistake. You were called. You were chosen. You were guided by divine hands to this exact moment because the heavens have been moving on your behalf without you even realizing it. Archangel Michael continues. Your name has been spoken in the spiritual realm. A divine shield is being placed around you because someone or something has been working against your progress. A hidden battle has been taking place, a battle you could not see. Maybe you felt drained for no reason. Maybe your plans kept getting delayed. Maybe relationships suddenly became confusing. Maybe your emotions were all over the place. Maybe your sleep felt disturbed. Maybe opportunities were slipping away just before they reached your hands. Michael says, this was not coincidence. Something was interfering with the flow of your blessings. But here is the good news. It ends today. Because God Himself stepped in. God said, open this now, immediately. Do not delay. I am protecting you from what you cannot see. That's why you felt drawn here. That's why you felt a pull in your spirit. That's why ignoring this message wasn't an option. Because your destiny is entering a new phase, and heaven wants nothing blocking it. Archangel Michael reveals the shocking reason. There was an energy, an influence, or a person trying to pull you backward. Someone pretending, someone hiding their true intentions, someone who did not want you to rise, and it was affecting your path. This may surprise you. It may even shock you. But the spiritual realm always reveals what the physical world tries to hide. The angels saw it. God saw it. And Michael was sent to warn you so that you can walk forward with clarity. He says, you have been carrying energy that wasn't yours. You've been absorbing stress that didn't belong to you. You've been fighting battles you were never meant to fight alone. But today, heaven is breaking it. Heaven is lifting it. Heaven is clearing the path in front of you. Michael continues. The reason this moment is serious is because your next chapter is ready. A blessing is prepared. A breakthrough has been released. But something was trying to block you from reaching it. That's why the urgency was so intense. That's why the message felt like it was calling your name. That's why your spirit recognized this before your mind did. Michael declares. You are stepping into a season of divine protection, and no force, spiritual or physical, will stop what God has planned for you. And listen closely. Not everyone who smiles is for you. Not everyone who speaks to you carries good intentions. Not every opportunity is pure. Not every open door is divinely opened. This is not to scare you. It is to empower you. Because now, you will see. You will notice things you didn't notice before. You will sense energy you couldn't sense before. Your intuition will sharpen. Your discernment will activate. Your spirit will become alert. Michael says. Your eyes are being opened. Your spirit is being awakened. The veil is being lifted. From this moment onward, you're going to see exactly what has been hidden. You will understand why certain people drifted away. You will understand why certain situations collapsed. You will understand why God blocked certain paths. You will understand why He pulled you away from certain environments. Because He was protecting you. He was redirecting you. He was preparing you. He was aligning you with something better. Michael ends this part with a message that will sink deep into your soul. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Heaven has always been standing beside you. And today marks the official beginning of your spiritual comeback, your emotional healing, your divine protection, and your unstoppable rise. Now breathe. You are safe. You are covered. You are guided. And your next blessing is closer than you think. Take a deep breath. Because what Archangel Michael is about to reveal next will shock you. The angel says. You have been walking with a heavy heart without knowing why. You have been feeling pressure that wasn't yours. Something was draining your spirit silently. This is where it gets serious. There was a spiritual interference around you. Something. Or someone. Was pulling energy from you. But it wasn't obvious. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was subtle. Silent. Hidden under normal conversations. Disguised behind familiar faces. Covered under routines and daily life. Michael says. You were being spiritually weakened so that you would not recognize your blessing when it arrived. Let that sink in. Because the enemy doesn't always take blessings away. Sometimes he tries to weaken you so much that when blessings arrive, you're too tired to receive them. Too discouraged to move toward them. Too distracted to notice them. Too drained to claim them. But heaven refused to let that happen to you. Michael continues. You have been under spiritual surveillance. Your light is bright. Your destiny is powerful. Your blessings are massive. And because of this, forces have been trying to dim your spirit. You may have noticed signs. Feeling tired for no reason. Overthinking suddenly. Old wounds resurfacing. Dreams turning confusing. Random sadness out of nowhere. Anxiety without explanation. Feeling disconnected from God. Feeling distant from yourself. Michael says, these were not coincidences. They were attempts to distract you, to steal your clarity, to weaken your focus, to make you forget who you are. But here's the shocking part. Someone around you, someone who has watched you rise, did not want to see you grow any further. Not because you hurt them. Not because you wronged them. But because your blessing threatens their comfort. Your elevation exposes their stagnation. Your growth reveals their insecurity. Your divine favor reflects their lack of alignment. Michael says, this person was silently speaking against you. Not openly, but quietly. Through thoughts. Through jealousy. Through envy. Through doubt. Through words whispered in frustration. You didn't see it. You didn't notice it. But spiritually, it hit you. Because words have energy. Thoughts have power. Intentions carry vibration. And this vibration touched your path. But listen closely. It cannot touch you anymore. It has no authority anymore. Its influence is broken now. That's why Michael came so urgently. Because God saw this before you did. God said, protect my child. Shield their spirit. Strengthen their path. Remove every interference that was never their burden to carry. Michael stepped forward the moment God spoke. He says, the interference has been removed. The spiritual drain has been cut off. The negative intention has been blocked. But there's more. Michael reveals. Someone who was pretending to support you, never truly did. Their heart was not aligned with their words. Their energy did not match their smile. Their intentions did not match their actions. This will hit deep because you might not know who it is yet. But soon, things will become clear. How? Someone will reveal their true colors. A situation will expose itself. A conversation will unfold. A change in behavior will become obvious. A feeling in your spirit will confirm the truth. You are not losing anything. You are being saved from something. Michael says, do not be afraid of the truth being revealed. This is not a loss. This is protection. This is preparation. This is divine editing. Because whenever God removes someone, it is because their presence was interfering with your promise. And here comes the most powerful line of this entire section. The person who was standing in the way of your blessing is being removed, not to punish them, but to rescue you. Read that again. Heaven fights for your peace. Heaven fights for your progress. Heaven fights for your calling. Heaven fights for your destiny. Someone did not have the capacity to walk with you into your next chapter. So God is clearing your path. Michael adds, what was hidden is coming to light. What was blocking your growth is being dismantled. What was delaying your blessing is being destroyed. What was draining your spirit is being disconnected. Your breakthrough was being held back. But now, it is released. Your favor was being slowed. But now, it is accelerating. Your blessing was being resisted. But now, it is unstoppable. Your path was being attacked. But now, it is protected. Michael ends this part with a powerful declaration. Nothing and no one will block your blessing again. You are stepping into a divinely cleared season. Walk with confidence, knowing heaven has gone ahead of you. This is why you were called to this message. This is why God told you to open it immediately. This is why your spirit refused to ignore it. Your life is shifting. Your protection is activated. Your destiny is unlocking. Archangel Michael steps even closer now. His wings are spread wide over you. And there is a powerful shift in the atmosphere around your spirit. You may not see it with your physical eyes. But spiritually, Something huge just took place for you. Michael says. A divine intervention happened the moment you arrived here. Heaven stepped between you and something that was moving toward your life. Let that settle in your heart. You were inches away from something. A trap. A setback. A disappointment. A delay. A heartbreak. A spiritual attack. A draining situation. A harmful path. But you didn't walk into it. Because heaven blocked it. You may not realize how close you were to stepping into the wrong opportunity. The wrong relationship. The wrong connection. The wrong agreement. The wrong conversation. The wrong direction. But Archangel Michael reveals. Heaven stopped you. You were redirected. You were pulled away. You were protected even when you didn't understand why something ended, delayed, or shifted. Look back for a moment. Has something been slowed down? Has something suddenly felt off? Have plans shifted unexpectedly? Did something that looked promising collapse? Did someone distance themselves without explanation? Michael says. This was not rejection. It was divine protection. Because God saw what you could not see. God heard what you could not hear. God sensed what you could not sense. And God said, no. Not this. Not for my child. Not on their path. Not in this season. So heaven intervened. Not to punish you. But to protect you. Not to confuse you. But to clear your path. Not to delay you. But to accelerate you toward the right destiny. Michael continues with a powerful truth. You were asking God for a blessing, and He had to remove you from a danger that was connected to the wrong blessing. Sometimes the wrong opportunity looks right. Sometimes the wrong person feels familiar. Sometimes the wrong environment seems safe. Sometimes the wrong door looks divinely opened. But God sees beyond the surface. He saw what was waiting behind that door. He saw the pain wrapped in that connection. He saw the disappointment attached to that choice. He saw the delay hidden inside that path. And because you are chosen, because you carry destiny, because your purpose is important, He stopped it immediately. Michael says. Heaven moved fast because your next blessing is time-sensitive. Meaning. Your blessing is ready. Your breakthrough is prepared. Your elevation is scheduled. Your divine timing is active right now. And anything that threatened that timing was shut down. That's why some things didn't work. That's why some people walked away. That's why certain paths felt blocked. That's why something in your spirit said, wait. You were being guided away. What felt like a setback was actually a rescue. Michael reveals something deeply emotional. You have cried over people God removed. You have questioned why certain things fell apart. You have blamed yourself for endings you didn't deserve. But heaven was saving your spirit from what your heart didn't yet know. Read that again slowly. Heaven sees what humans hide. Heaven knows what spirits carry. Heaven hears conversations you were not present for. Heaven observes hearts you thought you could trust. And God would never allow you to walk into harm while praying for a blessing. Michael says. The spiritual interference that was around you has been broken. Your energy is being restored. Your spirit is being strengthened. Your clarity is being renewed. You may even start noticing changes in the next few days. Better sleep. Less anxiety. More peace. A sudden sense of protection. Unexpected clarity. Renewed energy. Opportunities reopening. A shift in your inner strength. This is the sign that spiritual intervention has happened. It's the evidence that heaven has cleared your path. Michael continues. Your name has been spoken in heaven. Your situation has been placed on the altar of God. Angels have been assigned to walk beside you. Heaven is realigning your journey. Heaven is restoring what was drained. Heaven is clearing what was blocked. Heaven is preparing what is meant for you. Heaven is strengthening your steps. There is something powerful you need to hear. Your destiny was being delayed, but now nothing can stop it. What is yours is coming with full force. And here is the most emotional part. God ordered this message to reach you because He loves you too much to let you walk blindly into spiritual danger. This is divine love. This is divine intervention. This is divine covering. You are protected. You are chosen. You are guided. You are safe. And Michael ends this section with a final declaration. Move forward with confidence. Heaven has gone ahead of you. The path is cleared. The danger is removed. Your blessing is secure. Your life is about to shift. Your story is about to change. Your blessing is about to arrive.